everybody. Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? Je suis Comedos Urbanidou de la Cour Imperial Monumentos de la Punt. I am Queen Comedos, the Hoodoo Queen. Welcome to your free weekly Zodiac readings. Oh my, I do apologize that I wasn't able to do them yesterday. It's been a very busy weekend. We're jumping right into this. I'm actually doing this and I have readings right after this. So I'm getting in here and I'm getting things done. But anyway, so as some of you may have seen on Instagram yesterday, I was in the cemetery doing the recording the traditional hoodoo graveyard working one-on-one class. Well, we out there with the dead doing what we do, and it begins to rain and lightning. So I had the decision, do I want to record inside and then have some B footage outside, B-roll outside? Well, I could, but I don't like the feel of that. The sounds are too different. It just doesn't feel organic to me. So I was like, I'm just going to wait till tomorrow and get up and do it. Well, literally today, I went out to do it again, and it began to rain a little bit, but I handled that and got that done. So right now, at this very second, someone is editing the video so that I can get you all into that class. Then, get this, please get this, then I had completely finished and recorded hoodoo candle workings, hoodoo candle and lamp workings one-on-one. Did it. It was a great class. It's on my phone. My phone, the program that is in, crashed and will not allow me to use it. So I have to re-record that as well. So it's a lot, but I just wanted to communicate that, and my focus is to get that done. Where can you buy this deck? This deck is not available yet. It was supposed to be available like 3 weeks ago, but at that time, the streaming server crashed in Auburn, Alabama, where my website is stored. And so we weren't able to upload it that weekend. And because everything is so, because I'm always just going, I had to pass on it. They will be available soon. I also, the old recordings on Facebook, they are available, but I will be deleting those. Those will be deleted. And because, you've already taken the class. And of course, you can always go back. Hello, Shannon. Hello. You can always go back and watch, but I will start deleting those online classes on like a 2-week basis. So go ahead and get your, a good refresher course while it is still there. Okay. So anyways, there's that. I also, but these will be available very, very soon. I will try to reach over there on the floor. So the boxes for these cards have come out or has been delivered. I'm now waiting on the guidebooks. And so what I just said I was going to do is wait until all of it's here and ready to go out the door. I'm not even going to wait on the whole pre-order thing. I'm going to just let the stuff get on in here. Once I have all of the material here and ready to go, I may do a week of pre-order, and then they'll be going right out of the door. Yeah. So I'm wearing new lashes today, y'all. And it's they're like huge, like really huge. And I'm really trying to figure out my life with them. But anyways, there's that. Um, so you'll see here, this is this is part of my ancestral, not ancestral, class. I taught the ancestral class. That one has already been uploaded and people have been adding to, people have already been added to that class. But then I'm teaching traditional hoodoo candle. I've already mentioned this hoodoo candle and lamp workings. So you see all of this stuff over here, which will be in that video. Really, really excited about that, as well as my Conjures House Hoodoo Institute students will be graduating here in the next couple of months. The very first group, the very first class. I'm so excited, y'all. It's going to be amazing. And I would very much love it if you wanted to connect to traditional hoodoo, that you also participated. But it starts off with those 5 prerequisite classes, and these are the classes that I am re-recording. So once those are all up, then you can join. So anyways, there's that. Private readings, if there is any private readings, if you have made a purchase, I will be reaching out to you this evening and tomorrow morning. Every time the clock strikes 8, that's when I go into my email. So you see 8 in the morning and 8 in the evening is what I attempt to do, is my intentions to do. So anyways, we also, if y'all did not see, y'all, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different books coming out this summer and this fall. Many people love the books that we've already came out with. They absolutely have helped so many people. Baby, when I tell you, when I tell you, you better get ready, because wigs are going to be spinning. Lashes will be snatched. Edges will be no more. I'm just letting you know real quick now, my baby. That's just what it is. I'm so excited. Y'all, it's a game changer. We gonna have some mad witches in the closet. Witches in the closet. Thank you, California, with your positive vibes and loving energies. Love the new single. Oh, Mel C. Yes, please make sure you all do go check out my new single, Ride the Rhythm. Yes, so I have not announced the books. I'm waiting on one thing this week before I announce the books. But once this one thing comes in, I will announce the books as soon as it comes in. It may be this week, it may be next week, but as soon as this one item comes in, I will announce the books. But yes, my single, Ride the Rhythm, please make sure that you go stream that on Instagram, Spotify, and all other kinds of spaces. I mean, it's on all major platforms, Tidal, Tidal, whatever the situation is. You then have the Apple Music, iTunes, YouTunes, WeTunes, all the tunes. Well, the Earl will be in the Spell Oracle deck boxes. Oh. Good afternoon, Miss LeBeau. How are you? Yes. And also, too, please make sure that you are placing me on your, oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, your music is so magical. Merci. Yes, these 2 tracks are quite magical, and you're gonna see you will see that a lot. I won't say a lot, but I won't even say often. You will see it though. You will definitely know when I'm giving you a magical tune. Thank you so much. I am doing well. I'm glad that you are also doing wonderful. How them babies and the husband of yours? Hello, Princess from Mobile, watching while at work. Wonderful. Well, I don't want you to get in trouble, so let me get into these free weekly Zodiac readings. So I will be using the spell oracle cards. The spell oracle cards. So, I guess I should be singing spell, right? The spell oracle cards, and the first spell right, and all of them, she's saying good. So we will actually be sending out the first group of the royal sets, which are the 54 cards, the book, the oil, and all of that stuff. And the Earl, you know what I say. The Earl, the oil, y'all know. So anyways, this is your free weekly Zodiac reading. I go from Capricorn. I sure hope the cards be singing. I will be going from Capricorn to Sagittarius, Capricorn to Sagittarius. These cards are not available yet, but they will be soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Capricorns. Capricorns, you get the card of the Dark Man reverse. The card of the Dark Man reverse tells Capricorns this week, you are more than likely going to be accepting what you think is sugar for salt. This says there is something coming about this week for you that will be either opportunities or a chance or any of those kinds of ideas. This seemed too good to be true. And maybe because you haven't had and you're desperate, you are going to accept this. You need to truly understand that this is too good to be true and you don't need to accept it. And it would be best if you didn't, okay? You will be well off, a whole lot better off, without this idea of a good opportunity. So make sure you assess all of your situations. Aquarius, you get the card of the Black Cat's reverse. The Black Cat reverse is a card that says this week is not going to be the most favorable for you. It says that this is not going to be that lucky kind of week. But let me explain to you something about that. These moments are only moments. They're not a lifetime. It's not your fate. Okay? These are not a lifetime. This is not your fate. These are just simply moments. So acknowledge those unfavorable moments. So you know what? We'll lose some, you'll win some, and now I'm out of here. And it's just that simple. So acknowledge whatever things that you may not accomplish this week. Acknowledge them. Don't get heavy into them, dissect them, and lose your mind in them. No, acknowledge them. Okay, that would happen. How do we grow from here? How do we grow? She is so sleeping. Pisces, you get the card of the smoke. The card of the smoke says, where there is smoke, there is fire. Where there is smoke, there is fire. So the spirits are telling us, hey, look, if you see a small, hello, Maria, if you see a small issue, look into it because it's actually larger. If it doesn't feel right, it ain't right, and you need to look into it because it's a bigger issue or problem. So it's very, very, very important that you understand that you don't need to ignore these signs and these warnings. Look into them. Don't just react to them and go, okay, well, I see smoke and I know there's fire, I'm leaving. No. Look to see how badly the fire is. Assess the situation. All right? Aries, all this fire. Aries, you get the card of the autumn, the fall. This is a card that says that where it communicates that the spirit is communicating natural change for you this week. There is natural change, there is definite change, and you need to move with those changes. Do not allow yourself, I repeat, do not allow yourself to be resistant to those changes. So there will be nice, steady, solid, natural changes. And let me explain to you something about natural changes. When natural changes occur, even if it don't feel right, it's beyond right. So you have to be able to accept that natural change. All right? Natural changes for you. Aries. Taurus. Taurus, you get the card of the fish reverse. The card of the fish reverse, Taurus, tells us that you're going to have to be deliberate in your week. This is not a week where you can just coast and let life happen. Just let life do whatever. You need to be deliberate in your actions. You need to be very deliberate in your approach this week. So I often tell people when I see this card, okay? Merci beaucoup. Comment ça va? Comment ça la passe journée? When this card comes up, I often tell people, don't complain about the life you have when you have not decided the life you want. Gemini, you get the card of the hen reverse. The card of the hen reverse says that the spirits are saying, baby, you need to know your worth and know the worth and value of things around you so that you may put proper time and energy into places that deserve your time and energy. But beyond the things in or around your life that deserves time and energy, you must do yourself a favor and favor yourself. Okay? You need to do yourself a favor and favor yourself. So truly, truly, truly understand the value of time. Understand who you are giving your time, who you are allowing to freely maneuver, but freely manipulate time. Know the value of your time. I repeat, do yourself a favor and favor yourself. Do yourself a favor and favor yourself, giving yourself the time you need. All right? Cancers, you get the card of... Yes, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a sweet kind comment below. The next card, wonderful. The next card is for Cancers. But let me be sure again, because I don't want to. Because I know if I skip one, y'all be like, off with the head. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Cancer, you get the card of the Allspice Berries. Reverse. This is a very clear message that for you, again, this week may not be the most successful, may not be the most accomplished. But what we got to begin to do is think about whose definition of accomplish are we living up to? Is it our definition of accomplish or success? Is that what we're living up to, or somebody else's? Because if you're living to gain or grow in somebody else's accomplishments, then guess what? There is no way that you can achieve yours because you're too busy trying to achieve theirs. And you never will and you never can. That's why what's for you is for you. Your blessings are your blessings. Period. Bottom line. Point blank. Point blank. Excuse me. Leo. Leo, you get the card of La Bouche. This is the card of the mouth. The ancestor said for you this week, you need to work on proper communication. And I'm going to tell you what I heard very, very clearly. It's not just communication, but it is your delivery. It is your delivery. Are you delivering the messages like you need to? Are you delivering the messages like you like that they can be received? So many people go to my Cotalia page where you can see my new single video, Ride the Rhythm and Spell. But there's some videos at the beginning that talks about delivery, how the exact same way we speak is the exact same way how we receive communication and things. Hello, Margot. I can't wait to meet you in person. Y'all, just in case you don't know, but Margot is one of my favorite names and maybe one of my favorite students. Don't tell her that though. But love the name Margot. Normally, I've seen it like Margaux or in that way, or GAU. But yeah, so Margot, love the name Margot. So, anyways, when we're talking about delivery, how you deliver your messages matter. It can't be received if it is depending on whose ears it's falling on. Okay? And so your delivery, and so I'm just gonna put it to you this way: take a little bit of honey or nectar, rub it on your lips, so all of your words fall upon sweet ears. Okay? Virgo, you get the card of the guard or the gate reverse. And this literally says that, hey, look, my baby, my baby, my baby. You are vulnerable this week. You are open and you are hypersensitive. You are sensitive this week. This is a very strong message that really says, hey, look, you need to have some type of having oh yes, I tell you, with the honey with the lips, baby, you could literally put honey on your lips and tell somebody they look like an old gnat. Not even a gnat, my baby, a gnat, G-N-A-T. Oh yes, you look like you just popped right out of a goat's butt, my baby. You could say those words with honey on your lips and they will swear to you, you have told them they are the next becoming of Halle Berry's, all the single berries. Yes, so honey on your lips will change how the honey drips. So honey on your lips, my baby, sweeten it up. So for you Virgos, the guard, you're vulnerable. You're going to be easily influenced. You're going to be easily manipulated. Things will easily be manipulated in your life, because sometimes y'all think that these things just mean specifically to you, but it can actually affect your community or your environment. All right? So we really want to make sure that we are clear on that, but also making sure that that guard and that gate isn't up. Making sure that we are open to receive, but not open to receive harmful treatment. And you're going to have to learn this. You've been burned a couple of times, so you're going to have to learn this. All right? That was Virgo. Libra. That's a good idea. I haven't thought about that. That's a good idea. I don't do affirmations. Traditionally, in hoodoo, affirmations are not done. We speak with conviction, but affirmations aren't a thing. But I do know that with the law of attraction, which is not magic, just to let you all know, but the law of attraction does work, and it does make an influence. So that's an idea. Libra. So we did Leo, Virgo, Libra. Libra, you get the card of the bolt reverse, which says this week for you, Libra. This week, this says the boat is moving back. This says that you've been growing, you've been elevating, but something is gonna make you take off that head wrap, lay those incense down. You're gonna lay down those incense down by the hoodoo side. Okay, so you gotta lay down those incense, my baby, and you are going to you're gonna resort back to a older way of thinking or perceiving things. So it's very important for you. Oh, thank you so much, Maria. So it's very important for you to understand that things may happen this week that looks like your past. That doesn't mean respond to it or people like you are from your past. You give them this new elevated you. You give them this new spiritual smoke. All right, so we're not moving backwards. Before I get into Scorpio, let me go back through these cards very quickly. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio, wow. I just spoke to a friend today that was going through some things. And this is confirmation on the conversation we had. So the ancestors, you get the ancestors in reverse. What this says is you're not giving the ancestors what you were supposed to give. But anyways, this is really saying that one, you need to be feeding those ancestors. You need to really be giving to those ancestors. You really need to be giving those ancestors time. You really need to make sure that you are providing what's needed for those ancestors so that they may give you what it is that you need. Otherwise, they're going to step back. Otherwise, they stepping back and saying, baby, look, if you don't need us, that's fine. We got the rest of the lineage to take care of. But you don't have to, you don't necessarily have to, anyways, point being is feed your ancestors, feed your ancestors, feed your ancestors, feed your ancestors. Give them their time. Give them time to do whatever workings that they are doing. But the main thing is that you are putting that interest with those ancestors. Remember, the ancestors are nothing without you, and you are nothing without them. The stronger they are, the stronger they can be for you for that guidance and that protection. Sagittarius. Ugh. We get the card of the storms. But everybody know ain't no storm lasted always. So we do get the card of the storm, which means that there are some troubles coming up or troubles that are here already. So I am working on a new video this up and coming weekend. I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it here right now. Okay. And so that it is on record, because I know how we are in this crazy cancel culture situations. Listen, I am very diplomatic. I am very politically correct a lot of times. I won't say all the time, but I am looking for example, a group of Black and Indigenous Southern horseback riders. Black and indigenous Southern horseback riders that comes from that community and culture. Because it's not the same as riding. Like I ride dressage and eventing and all of those things, which is very English. So I'm looking for that Southern flavor, flair of horseback riders from the Black community, from the indigenous community. I'm already a part of a community of non-people of color and have a slew and wonderful community of them that will already be participating in this next video, right? Well, I have spoken to the Mardi Gras Association here for Black Riders, spoke to them, yes. They didn't return a call. I said, I followed up. Hey, look, I need you. We want, because my thing is this. There is, y'all, I know I have so many followers, but when it comes to Black and indigenous, and most just people of color, the cultures within, and the culture and then the subcultures of our ethnic groups are so rich. It is so rich. And Black horseback riders here in the Southeast, baby, you want to talk about a good time on a trail ride? Oh, yes, my baby. Yes. And then you add that with this Mobile Mardi Gras situation. Oh, y'all ain't ready. So anyways, I reached out to them because I want to have in this next video, I want proper representation of multiple horseback riders, multiple cultures and communities, just to show the beauty of it all. Reached out to them, follow up. What do I get? Cricket chirps. So I reached to the next resource, another person of color. Hey, look, I heard you got a group of barrel racers. I need for you to show up and just represent who you are in that community, because this is where a lot of people don't understand. This is like a really big thing about traditional African spirituality too, that a lot of people don't like to accept. You can ride a horse. Anybody can ride a horse. Everybody can sit on a horse and the horse can move. But because you can ride a horse does not mean that you can rag like those that do trail riding. Just because you ride a horse don't mean that you can properly. So rackers in that community is not just racking, a type of style. It is a culture. It is a family. It is a completely different, bottom line, culture is what it is. And so these cultures are different. So you can't just go, oh, well, y'all just do what they're doing. It is a whole vibe. So reached out to the next guy. Hey, look, I see you got a group through da-da-da-da-da. Yes, send me the information. Sent them the information. And guess what? Cricket chirps. Again, nothing. And so then, when I mentioned about the spirituality thing, it is one thing for people to be lighting candles and putting oils here, that, and the third. It is another thing to live this. When you grow up in a community, when you grow up in a household of traditional spirituality, of African spirituality, it is not the same as being a practitioner. There is a difference. And so, for example, me, yes, I ride horses, but baby, I am no trail riding, racking, or pacing individual. I'm not. And and so I don't want to pose as, no. And that's the thing about appropriation. I have a zero tolerance for appropriation. Just because I'm black does not mean that I represent all black writers. I don't. Okay? Someone said 41 is watching. It should be 41 likes. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Thumbs up. We got 42 thumbs up I'm seeing. So every time somebody comes in, make sure y'all give it a thumbs up. I appreciate y'all so much for reminding me about that. But so for example, yes, I'm a black horseback rider. Is some haters in here? What do you mean some haters in here? I don't think there's any haters in here. We have the feds watching. Yeah, I don't think there's any haters. We got a lot of thumbs up, and I don't know if there's anything going on that I've missed. I hope not. Bonjour, hello. Hello. So yes, I'm a black writer, but I am not a black trail rider from that community. So I don't want to, again, be posing as when this community exists. And so the space of proper representation is so important now more than ever. And so I have made a post for my black and indigenous writers in the South. I am saying y'all right now, if y'all are in the Southeast and you own a horse, I don't care where you are, you would like to be a part of this next video, please let me know. Reach out to me at cotaliamusic@gmail.com. That is COTALIYA music@gmail.com. And I would love to have you because I truly want to represent, I truly want the proper representation of these different cultures and communities to be in it. But what ain't gonna happen is the music video comes out and then people go, oh my gosh, like, where are we? Like, there's no representation of us. Baby, I done tried. I've cried, I've sacrificed a South African goat under a blood new moon. I pulled old Sky Daddy son off the cross himself with the blue eyes and a side ponytail. I done walked to Jerusalem and East Buddha moon, walked across doing a whole constitution and asking for, the powers of government to bring forth these riders. I've done it. But what ain't gonna happen is when the video comes out, people go, oh, why there isn't? There isn't because we're not showing up. The opportunity is there. I'm not asking anybody just to do whatever for free. I normally feed everybody. If I can't pay everybody gonna eat good. And when I say eat good, I mean I cater. So it's like literally doing all of that. I don't think there's an intimidation due to the hoodoo aspect because that's one thing y'all better learn. You better feed people. You ain't got no. You better feed people. The song ain't got nothing to do with hoodoo. The songs that have anything to do with any of that space. And again, this is what you're going to end up seeing, and it's crazy. I am here in Alabama. My stables is out in a very rural place, okay? You would think there's very closed-minded, y'all, when I tell you I have not felt more love in a community than I have in the horse community, at this farm, at the stables, at the barn. These individuals are nothing but love. No problem. Bye, Maria. Thank you so much for joining. And so if they are able to accept, receive, etc., we got to do better. We do. We have to do better. But see, what we like to do is not show up, not do, and then complain or want to drag. And again, even if that's the case, there are those more conservative than they are that are willing, oh my goodness, yes, let's do this. Let's have fun. So again, none of that matters to me because again, regardless of what my responsibilities are in this space, okay, that's the equivalent of me going, you know what? You're a Christian, I'm not going to eat at your restaurant. You want me to eat at your restaurant, but I'm not going to eat at your restaurant because you're a Christian. And if that's the way that they are, then that's fine, whatever, so be it. But I don't think that's the case. I think I had a discussion with someone else about this because I have more than asked. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining in. So yes, but yeah, there's that. But anyways, my babies, so I know that that's going to be a storm that I have to get through. But the thing about it is the video is going down regardless. And however it is presented and represented is how it is. Excuse me. And I've done my part at this point. So I'm just saying, I know what my storm is going to be this week, or at least one of them. And so Sagittarius, so this all goes back to Sagittarius, excuse me. So Sagittarius, there are going to be storms this week. There will be a situation this week where we are going to have to grow through a situation. Again, I mention it often. Trees that win, okay? Trees that bend with the wind win in the end. Okay? Trees that bend with the wind win in the end. And so we gotta go with the flow of these storms. If something comes up or whatever situation, you go with it. These storms strengthen our roots. There ain't no weak trees where there's been a lot of storms. Okay? So it's very, very important to understand that and all of that, Jess. So we gotta acknowledge these storms this week, grow through the situation, keep it moving. Ain't no issues, ain't no problem. It's just what it is. It's called life. Anyways, my babies, I thank y'all so, so very much. Y'all have been absolutely amazing. I'm going to jump off of here, get some coffee, get into my readings, and then get into some emails. And I also have to re-record this class again on my camera and not my phone since my phone is broken down. Please email conjuresouthorders@gmail.com. conjuresouthorders@gmail.com. Do not email co.meadows1@gmail.com because I'm more than likely not going to reply. I'm going to just turn around and tell you email conjuresouthorders@gmail.com. I showed someone the other day. We have one room full of boxes. Full of boxes. Yes, there will be a May community service and I will be announcing some other classes. But I'm just, again, there's two of us. I'm just trying to get things going as well as I can. All right, wonderful. Well, if you've already emailed conjuresouthorders.com, even if someone has not replied to you, I'm certain they've seen your message and whatever it is that you need will be handled. No, you'll go to my website, conjuresouth.com. But the email is conjuresouthorders.com. Okay? Many blessings to each and every one of you all. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Wonderful. Thank you, Monsieur Laurent. Yes, no problem, Miss Lee. Thank you so very much for your kindness and your respect. Like, people, this is how respect goes. You know, very kind, very sweet, had a very quick dialogue here, moved right along. So I thank you for your kindness and your communication. That is key, so key. But thank you so, so, so very much for that. Based in Paris, but currently living in St. Martin, the Caribbean. Do you ship? We ship all over. We ship all over. We internationally ship. Many blessings to all of you. Thank you so very much. Let me get off of here. Let me get to work. This is part of my work, but let me get to more work. Many blessings, everyone. I will speak to you very soon. Bye-bye.